Hi students, welcome to this module. So in this module, we just look at other important elements of feasibility study. Feasibility study is applied to understand business concept, whether it is clear for no, what for it is, whether the business know the business, no, whether the business is aware of what is this business all about. So that way, business must be very clear, so that we understood, and then for that also we just look at the feasibility analysis of the business. So in this perspective, further just look at another two more important thing, and one thing is economic analysis that we discuss in this model, and then other important analysis is technical analysis, right? Feasibility related to technicalities. So that also one has to see, understand the overall the impact of the product and then its feasibility in the market. So in this context, the model is the focusing on the feasibility, feasibility from the economic analysis. We just find out whether it is a feasible from economic point of view or not. So in this, the learning objective is to know the feasibility analysis from the economic perspective. If you just look at the economic analysis, a project has economic value if it is increasing the prosperity and the income, income of the people who are actually involved in it. Is that all? So is it okay? So what extent it is really economic value is created and increasing the prosperity and then income of the people who are actually involved in that exercise. So this can happen in two ways. Like increased output requires more resources, like attracting business, increased efficiency, the low cost of the production. So this is the one aspect. This can be happen in two ways. Like whatever that we talk about the economic analysis. So we'll see that first of all, the resources point of view, attracting business resources, and then another important thing is we just look at the no, increase of the efficiency of the entire operations, right? So then further, never measure, but quite important. So the recognition of the production is very much essential. So though much investment, the waste resources, too little, stifles businesses, and then the productivity. All these are various issues. Like economic analysis does not include everything because it has its own the feature in the organization's application of this is something different. When you look at the steps for an economic feasibility study, like identifying and then in looking at the estimate all the capital expenditures. So we have to identify and then estimate all capital expenditure, and identify and then estimate all variables like the cost reduced and then proposed business the volumes, and these things supposed to be very clearly specified, identifying the people and then skills required to operate and determine the wages and salaries and then benefits for the employees from the employment perspective. We'll see the feasibility. And another important thing is identify and then estimate the project related the cost, right? Identify and then estimate the project related cost. So the project related cost, no, one has to assess and then understand that, right? And at the same time, advertisement and then promotions, legal fee, and municipal and then state development taxes. So all put together, how is the condition that has to be identified. The last one is identify and then estimate and fix the cost. So these are the other aspects of economic dimension in finding the feasibility of the model, or in whether it is operationable or not, that we'll find out. So, estimating the total the capital requirement, like assess the second capital, and you can see that the capital requirement like the seed capital, and then estimate the capital requirement for facilities, and then replacement of the capital requirements in the organizations, estimate working capital needs, and estimate the startup, and then estimate the contingency, the capital needs, and then estimate the capital needs. So, given conditions, so one has to look at all these various obligations on the part of the government, and then we can see that how actually estimating the total of the capital requirement that happens in the organizations, right? So further, if you just look at the economic dimension, the cost benefit analysis. So it's most important. Whatever that we are taking out from our pocket, even paisa, putting in the industry. So what actually, in what form we are going to get it back. So that's most important thing. Yes. So the cost benefit analysis is no. It is all about utilize the data collected to determine economic feasibility, estimate the expected the cost and then revenue. No, again estimate the profit, the margin, and then the profit, no net profit, and then estimate the sales, and then usage needed to the break events, and then estimate the um, returns under the various the products and price, and then sales levels to create a scientifically analyzed. And then we can see that the another important thing is assess the reliability of the underbuying underlying assumptions of the financial analysis, and then the benchmark against the industry average, and then our competitors, and identify the limitations of the constraints of the economic analysis, and then project expected the cash from during the start up period, and then the project the income advertisement, and then balance sheet when the reaching the full opportunity. So these are the various the cost related benefits that must be taken into consideration to analyze how much we are going to spend, and then and when we are going to get returns, and then in between how to manage the entire operational activities. So this is the way you have to look at the cost benefit analysis, right? So with this, let me stop here, and then looking forward to meeting in the next video. Thank you.